On the evening of 18 September 2021, Damien Bendall murdered his partner Terry Harris. He had two children, Lacey and John Paul Bennett, as well as Lacey's friend Connie Gent, at a residential property on Shandy's Crescent in Killamarsh, Derbyshire, an outer suburb of Sheffield, South Yorkshire. He had also heard Lacey as she was dying. Based on phone evidence, it is estimated that the murder spree had occurred shortly after 21:42 local time on 18 September 2021. According to prosecutors at that time, the children were preparing to go to bed while Bendall was trying to contact his drug dealer for cocaine. Bendall had killed his pregnant partner Terry Harris, her children Lacey and John Paul Bennett, as well as Lacey's friend Connie Gent, who was staying there for a sleepover, by striking them with a claw hammer over their head. He had also heard Lacey as she was dying from her head injuries. After committing the murders, Bendall ordered a taxi and went to Sheffield to exchange John's Xbox for drugs. Police officers from the Derbyshire Constabulary attended to reports of a disturbance at a residential property on Chandos Crescent, close to Killamarsh town centre, at 7:26 local time on 19 September 2021. Bendall had also called 999 himself, saying that he would need police and ambulance because he killed 4 people. Arriving at the property at 7:39, officers found Bendall outside, with self-inflicted stab wounds on his chest and stomach from a bread knife. Bendall told the officers he knew he would be going to prison again, and when asked what he had done, calmly responded with, "I've murdered 4 people." The officers then entered the property where they located the remains of the victims. Subsequently, Bendall was arrested under the suspicion of murder. On 22 September 2021, Bendall was charged with 4 counts of murder, and later out of a girl under 13, in connection with the incident. He admitted all charges and was sentenced by Mr. Justice Sweeney to a whole life prison term on 21 December 2022. Bendall had been in a relationship with Mrs. Harris for some months, and she was in the early stages of pregnancy. He had followed the family to live in Killamarsh when they moved from Sheffield. He continued to use drugs during their relationship, manipulating Mrs. Harris into funding his habit and supporting his lifestyle, which became increasingly unstable as time progressed.